had someone say to me the other day, I think I've just kind of strayed away from having a certain goal weight in mind because I know that can do a lot of damage to us women mentally. And here's what I have to say about that. Do I think you should only be focused on weight loss and be overly obsessive with the scale and wanting to see it go down every single day? No, I think that is very unhealthy. The scale is only one measure of progress. It's not the entire story. However, I do think though that if you have weight to lose, if you have a high body fat percentage, if you are overweight, then I do think that you should also be setting weight loss goals. It is not a bad thing to want to see the scale go down. It is not a bad thing to want to lose weight. Now, some women don't need to lose weight, okay? Some of you are at a healthy weight and you need to do body recomp, or some of you need to gain weight, okay? Everyone's body is different. I'm speaking to the women who are overweight, who have a higher body fat percentage. Why do I think it's a good thing to set weight loss goals if you have weight to lose? Is because if you want to actually reach a goal, you can't be vague with it. You got to be very specific. I promise you, the more specific you can be with your goals, the better. There's something called SMART goals. I'm sure everyone has heard of this before. Your goals need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So just saying things like, well, I just want to be healthy. Okay, what does that mean though? It's kind of like you have somewhere to drive and you have no idea where you're going. You don't know what destination to put into Apple Maps, but you're like, I'm just gonna start driving and I'll maybe get there. The goal is the destination. You first need to set that first because that's what you put in to Apple Maps, then you put the car in drive, and then you get the directions to get there. So if you are very vague with your goals, it's probably one of the reasons you've been stuck. I think it's great that you want to be healthy. Yes, we should all focus on health and strength and confidence, but be specific with your goals too. If you have weight to lose, set a weight loss goal. It's not a bad thing. I've lost about 50 pounds, and also knowing that the goals that you want to reach, if you want to look toned, you want to be lean, you want to have visible abs, you want to have more energy, you want to be healthier, that's going to come with losing weight too. Like when you're overweight and you lose 20, 30, 50 pounds or whatever, how much weight you need to lose, that's when you also will reach those goals of having more energy, being leaner, having visible muscle definition. For some of us, weight loss needs to happen in order to reach those other goals that you have. So don't be afraid of setting weight loss goals. It does not need to do damage to you mentally. If it is, then that means you are associating your worth to the number on the scale. And so that means we need to do some work internally. And I get it. I avoided the scale for almost 2 years because I was so afraid of seeing the number. But avoiding the scale and saying, oh, I don't care about the number, that was not helping me at all. You can set weight loss goals and be losing weight and weigh yourself often and also focus on strength and health and confidence. And you can do all of these things and be in a great headspace. It really comes down to your mindset.